Having flown over 4,500 miles from Maui to Florida, this is an exclusive episode of Saber Stories.
First up, we'll take you around the world in a single grocery store.
Next, we'll see how a small local cafe is trying to change the world.
Finally, we'll explore one man's dream and how it drove him to the top.
All on tonight's episode of Saber Stories. We're coming to you from International Drive, Orlando's main tourist strip and premier destinations for attractions, shopping, and dining.
However, that doesn't mean we're here on vacation. We're here to take part in the 2014 Student Television Network Convention. My name is JC Sarah.
My name is Tristan Pasquale.
And we'll be your hosts for tonight's show. Food connects us all in our global village. What could be more international than food?
Well, food is definitely something that I know a lot about. It's a great motivator, a driving force.
On tonight's menu, we're serving stories from across Orlando that will spur your taste buds.
Let's drive through our first story, where Austin Alimbayuyan got the chance to travel the world in one day.
Here at the International Food Club, they have a cart full of variety from around the world. It's a unique little grocery store that you ought to check out.
Thank you.
In recent years, this little business has been taking off, and as Director of Operations, Shirley Roth is the pilot.
I oversee the entire two businesses here, and I also import and distribute food throughout the Southeast.
Walking between each aisle, it feels like you might need a passport.
Each country has its own food and their recipes to each item. For instance, fava beans from Lebanon are different from fava beans from Egypt. There's fava beans, there's rice from all over the world, there's all kinds of dals, which are actually beans from many different countries. There's flours, many different kinds of flour, vegetables, sauces, many different products.
With merchandise as colorful as the flags above them, shopping can feel like an adventure, but no world tour is free of complications.
It's challenging to get the food products from another country into this country. There's a lot of rules and regulations, FDA, USDA, customs, agriculture. So it is a challenge just to get the food. Not just a logistical challenge, but to gain entry into our country.
But she doesn't mind the red tape if it means making new Florida residents feel at home.
The need for people to have food from their homeland. It's just a great business. It does provide a service to people from other countries that isn't provided anywhere else.
Because what else could be in a melting pot but food? This is Austin Alimbayuyan for Saber Stories.
Now that's a store worth stopping by. We moved to a different store that does the exact opposite. In a world where everyone is racing down International Drive, one business has dared to make a U-turn. Michelle Guima covers the story.
Here at the Dandelion Community Cafe, international business has become a taboo as local populations focus on what their community alone provides.
Good, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Co-proprietor Julie Norris hopes that by stitching together local food, business, and culture, she's
helping to reweave community. That's why community is in our name, Dandelion Community Cafe. It's all about bringing about a better sense of community, inspiring and helping to foster a community to remember itself as having its own identity.
In the shadow of a flashy tourism industry, people like Norris see the potential for Orlando to grow its own culture with no need for fertilizer.
Hey, can I have a to-go cup?
Yes. One of our best attending events is our moon circles. They're drum circles right here in this garden. There's a fire pit in the middle and dancers and drummers, and there's a marketplace of vendors selling all kinds of things from musical instruments to jewelry to herbal products. We're really proud to be a part of that and to help kind of craft that local movement.
She sees that greed must be weeded out of big businesses. At the root of the problem, Norris feels we must confront the dictionary.
I think that as a whole, we've allowed people to redefine words like what success and progress is. I like to think that small is beautiful, and a lot of people come in and they say, you should open you know, another dandelion here or there, or you should franchise your business. And for me, that's not really in line with what we're trying to do. We're actually trying to create a sense of place and a sense of community.
She's hoping to do something big from somewhere small.
I'm very different than most business owners in that sense, because it's not imposing my will onto something. It's a blend of what are my skills, what are my talents, and what wants to happen. So how can I bring those two things together to create longevity and sustainability, right? That's what it's all about.
The drive it takes to run a business is fueled by passion, but no need to worry. Dandelion Cafe definitely has a full tank. This is Michelle Guimond for Savor Stories.
Two totally different sides of the plate. Well, we're gonna take a quick break and let you digest those delicious stories. Sit back and don't go anywhere.
Ever felt like you've hit a roadblock in life? Not feeling so confident? Well, it's time to hit the brakes. Jumpstart your life and drive to a healthy future. Live healthy, be active, be driven, be happy.
From that international drive to stay healthy, we shift gears to a local business that helps food trucks serve international meals on wheels. Rachel Andrada provides the inside scoop.
I'm here at Prestige Food Trucks, where custom-made food trucks are built with a bite. This young company started off with an owner's small dream, which expanded into an international sensation.
It began my boss. He wanted to create his own food truck, and he took that mission on by himself. He tried to build the truck, he hired some people to come and help him build the truck, and then from then on, he started to build other people's trucks. And it became from a small, little company to what it is now. Last year, our first year, we had $1 million in revenue.
Brand hires and no appointment necessary. The quick lane at Boards of Ford means service on your budget and on your
So anything that promotes small businesses is something that we strive for, and that's our passion.
Small businesses that need their help can be found far and wide, spanning across multiple interstates and waters.
We ship food trucks all over the United States and the world. We're working on food trucks in Russia, in Dubai, in Nigeria, so we're definitely expanding. That's international because not many people enjoy or know about Egyptian cuisine. So we cater to those people who want to sell different type of cuisines and promote to a different market.
Prestige Food Trucks continues to roll their way through various global relationships, but are blocked by universal limits.
As far as health codes, shipping, just importing a truck to a different country, sometimes it has to be a certain year.
International barriers do not stop businesses from blending their ideas with each other.
Because that will expand their brand as well as ours, because they will, and then in return promote our business.
They are driven by healthy international relations and prestige self-promotion. This is Rachel Andrada for Savor Stories.
And that's a wrap.
From all of us here at Maui High School's Savor Stories, we would like to thank you for joining us and hope you found our stories very appetizing.
Good night.